You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now, not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agent. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Say, ah. Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of Unfortunately, Their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years, give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought... The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. This unit requires your assistance, Commander. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of... After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. Cystipegs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human remains. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%. Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth if she's of a mind to. She could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative...
She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted, and we might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker wasn't nowhere clear as yours. So we need to poke around a bit.
Ready to disembark, Commander.
Just say the word.
Trigger finger's still tight!
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Fabricated meal, the consummation of consumption.
Enthusiastically neutralizing friendlies. Standing by with life support.
Don't touch it! Three hole in the head! Combat!
Company. Must be from...
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yes. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. What, you been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. and Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows it. Oh, we got it. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering holes a bit. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding, wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation.
Reassurances, you said.
Deploying reassurance. Do not.
I guess that's something. Look at me. I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats. When I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it... No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having it. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the big... Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOBs are our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legion... The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to... Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its... Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always... I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? Wow. Those must be some advanced... Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish. That don't exactly inspire me with confidence, but I'll take a hopeful prognosis over the alternative any... Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other... No, I'll be paying him... Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat.
Blood and bile are covered under our standard sanitation tax. All other bodily...
I must ask you to hold still.
You make a great lower manager.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastric knee. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this stuff?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but in case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess... Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the...
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. My stimulants cost a premium.
Move along.
I'd say welcome back. If you're here for the dock, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's surely... Aw, heck, but I shouldn't complain.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Purple berry crunch.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like some... It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you've been up... The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency. While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a hereto couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's choice citizen. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise Splendid! Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of... He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so, so close, but so far away. Truth is, having the edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation... All right.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice makes a cream for it.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their...
Oh, you must be one of my copious direct reports. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you could... This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skull... I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it. Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own... never mind. I'll figure it out.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose what? Between them protectorate defectors? Any particular topic you have in mind? Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, we have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. You're asking me for they merged. Rebranded. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Apologies, but tall tales. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned recon. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find... At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here? Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Shh, not so loud. Look, but the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some... All right. No signs of corrosion. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with? See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today. Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any
Ain't recharged!
never been the type to sit behind a desk all day.
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of...
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out? I'm out here. Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary
You know, I'm really starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield. Myself, you can thrive. Sure. How do I do that?
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless a lot. Why settle?
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the... I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other... So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters, not that I thought anyone had come snooping. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance. Huh. Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively you know. I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and we're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Pah, they were rubes, nitwits. Dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny amount of they had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, so long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a... Wow, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last... And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any... It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need some... Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, it'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the rest. And I'll be waiting here.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living... Should sneak up on a man. You might be right. I guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. just mistook. Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for M. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. More or less. Maybe I'm not. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected? I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tough? Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one thing. I certainly won't say... Saw you coming this time.
Juliana. Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. You didn't, damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done, and better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now, how much I figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she'd done for me, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. The Order of this Sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. No, didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, okay. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice. You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that? Exactly. We get answers, then she gets a bullet.
Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that.
staggering for Auntie. I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Cool your thrusters, friend. A little gumption goes a long way in this town. Tell me what's up.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free. If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name. As cheap, tell me what you need and I'll do my ample best to supply you. Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than none. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense. What? She'll start I'd best go. All right. The mechanics must have already gotten to the issue. I wonder if that's why Arlie was here the other day. And over there, you see, the fuse... Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. No one here but you, me, and several tons of... Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about... Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Ms. Galloway put you up to the... She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I can't for the life of me induce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little... All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds. Keycard to access the terminals on the boxes right outside my stores there. Feel free to... What do you need this time?
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black...
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower. Lower managers. Pass that work on down to the bottom rungers. And the bottom rungers work.
Welcome, welcome. See any... Well, if it isn't a new fate, what I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more... Oh, that? That's nothing. Just, anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect... Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. Sprats again. Must be after the crunch. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? No sign of them sprats, thank law. Coming back out. Be there in a moment. I'll meet you back at the counter. One moment. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I've been working the store going on a few weeks, still finding my stride with all the marketing. Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But according to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing. I didn't want to seem discourteous. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can...
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain? Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join it.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant ill-advised...
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying...
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your...
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is... And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting...
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him,
alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Perish the thought. The first rule of diplomacy is I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities right now at this moment. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. The record room is in this building. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to the Ministry of Accuracy. Contains vital information about the process and where I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the word. Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth...
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems.
Even the whole of Spacer's choice couldn't help. Now maneuver her.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose. The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troop, although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Ah, I haven't broken an idealist over my knee in ages. Open your ears wide, friend, for this is a whetstone well. Engage a detachment in open combat. Expect dozens dead on both sides. Kill their commander beforehand. Such is war. Milver Street, for all his book learning, doesn't seem capable of understanding such. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You won into the Vox Relay. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to... Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience? He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle, and Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. And it could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engine. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper. Competence recognizes competence. Get...